What's up, guys? It's your boy Moho, back with another video for you guys, and I'm sure you guys are super excited to see Call of Duty content on this channel because I haven't posted Call of Duty content in a while, and I know I was supposed to, and I want to give you guys a huge apology because I just couldn't do it. I mean, I was playing for quite some time, I was streaming it, you guys were watching me. I just don't have the passion anymore for a Call of Duty that I played previously when I was younger, a few years back. Non-stop. I mean, that's what I did. I played Call of Duty 4 non-stop. I don't really think them making a remastered version is going to wipe away the time and efforts that I put into the game way back then and make me want to, you know, kind of like rejuvenate me and make me want to play Call of Duty again, you know. So I played it as much as I could. I got my money's worth out of it. So yeah, that's what this is. This is some Call of Duty remastered footage for you guys. This video isn't about me not playing Call of Duty. I don't want to make it about that. As you guys know, I just don't have the passion for it. The games that they have created recently are fucking terrible. And that is the sheer reason. That is the only reason why I don't play Call of Duty. But I want to talk to you guys about my reaction to Call of Duty World War II. Now, I've been saying for such a long time, and I don't know if you guys remember me saying this in my old videos, but I've been saying for quite some time that Call of Duty is in the stage right now where it needs to go back. When Battlefield announced World War I or Battlefield 1 and they brought it back to World War I, I was super excited for them because not only did they bring it back to what the people wanted and change up the game and make things a little bit more refreshing, I guess you could say, but they opened up the door to allow the game to expand all over again from scratch. They can go from Battlefield 1 to Battlefield 2, and Battlefield 2 is World War II, and then they could go from that to Vietnam to whatever they want to do up to the Modern Combat series, and I think that's awesome. And I said since the very beginning, Call of Duty needed to do that because I felt like they were running out of ideas. I'm not gonna like hate bash Call of Duty. I understand it is like the best shooter, and it always will be on console, just for the sheer fact that nothing really competes with it. I mean, Battlefield's close, but Battlefield kind of gets boring and it doesn't really have the competitive edge like Call of Duty does. But it's about time they bring it back, because I know a lot of you guys never really had the privilege of playing the World War II series of Call of Duty, and it's some of the most nostalgic like memories came to mind when they announced it. I don't even know if you guys know, but you know, there's only a handful of people, maybe on one hand I could talk about, that are still here from that era of competitive gaming back in the day, back when you know, myself, Nameless, Pac-Man, dude, I want to say like, you know, a few others, but I don't really know for sure if they're still here or not playing. But I know it's going to bring a lot of people back to play, maybe not competitively, but it's going to bring them back. It's going to, you know, interest them. But it was great. It was real great to play a game like that, because in my personal opinion, when you start adding all these weapons that are like lasers, I feel like it kind of kills the skill gap, because anybody can kill you. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys remember playing, like, you know, Call of Duty 4, for instance. In public matches, people used to go like 100-0, you know, even in like, maybe I could say Black Ops 1. I know Black Ops 1, there were some crazy scores, and maybe Black Ops 2, but you guys get what I'm saying though. When you make weapons that are just so easy to use, everybody can kill you with them, and they have such a fast fire rate, it makes the game less skillful. I don't know if you guys will agree with me on that. That's just my personal opinion. I really do feel that way. Any gun with a high fire rate makes it just so much more easier for people to kill you, and I think it's hideous. But when you go back to the World War II feel, you get more of the semi-automatic weapons. you know for a fact the Thompson isn't going to be like super OP. You know, maybe the MP44 is going to be good as well, but it's not going to be like as good or better than all the other weapons. And that's another thing that brings me back. You're going to have so many other weapons that you're going to be able to use. And what I mean by that is you can't really have, when you're making up weapons like the new Call of Duty now, like IW, I can't really name on the top of my head what name of what's the name of all the assault rifles. I can't really tell you. Maybe like a K-bar, I think that's what it's called. And the only reason I know that is because I see people tweeting about it on Twitter. But when you're making up weapons, like those are like made up weapons, you know what I mean? And they all have fast fire rates, and it's like, which one do I use? You know, which one's faster? And it's which one kills faster. It's not going to be like that for the World War II series because those weapons are so diverse, you know, and that was what was so special about Call of Duty 2. Not everybody really used the same weapon. I mean, you had your powerful weapons and stuff like that, like the Kar 98K and the sniper rifles for, you know, the British or the Americans or the Germans. But you also had, you know, like the Russian, the PPH, and you had the Thompson, and then you had the MP44, and then there was like the little grease gun, and you know, the weapons on that game, everybody used them for certain things, and not everybody used the same weapon. It just wasn't a good idea, because if everybody's using M1 Garands and the other team has like one or two guys that are using, you know, Thompsons or MP44s or any of those little submachine guns or rifles, it just wasn't good for competitive play, and you would get rushed. But I just think that the weapons on the World War II games and genres are a lot more skillful to use than these fucking space weapons that they're giving you nowadays in these futuristic Call of Duties. And by the way, if I see a jetpack at all, or any like robot, or even if it's Hitler coming back as a fucking kill streak, a robotic Hitler or something of that sort, I'm not going to buy the game. I'm not going to play it. I won't support that. It definitely has to have the Call of Duty 2 feel to it, or just its own feel with a World War II concept. So before this video ends, I do want to talk about what I think was great about Call of Duty 2, and I thought the maps were great. You know, there wasn't these crazy head glitches. There wasn't these crazy things that you can hide behind, and just these crazy obstacles. The maps were very simplistic. They were very plain. A lot of the maps were symmetrical, and it really seemed like they were perfect for competitive gameplay. I mean, it was just, I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing on those type of maps, you know. So I hope they do a good job on it. I hope they put a lot of time and dedication into it, and they don't overkill it. But that is my opinion on the new World War II game coming out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or concerns or anything like that, or any questions, the comment box below is where you would put those, and I will reply back to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace!